Okay, what I'm going to show you here today is how you download HuntStand app onto your Android phone or onto your iPhone. And I'm also going to show you how to sync the maps. Okay, so what we do is we look for the HuntStand app. So you go on your phone, look for the HuntStand app for Android, and you click that. Click on that. And the HuntStand app is going to look just like this one right here, the antlers. And it's going to ask you to install it. Yes, install it. You don't need the paid version. And just accept. You don't need to, there's no purchases, no nothing. HuntStand is a free app. You accept it. And after you accept it, it will download. And as soon as it downloads, we're going to open it. You can also find the same app in the Google Play Store or on your Apple, under your Apple apps. And you just open it. And what we're going to use here, we're going to use my email because what we're looking up is we're looking up the properties that I have put on HuntStand. So you're going to use my email and you're going to use my password. And it's underscore 7768@yahoo.com. Also going to use my password, which is Bruner Land. B-R-U-N-E-R, just one N, B-R-U-N-E-R-L-A-N-D, Bruner Land, and then login. That's going to bring up HuntStand, and then let's go through all these next. Done. And then what we're going to do, before we can do anything else, we're going to have to go in and sync all of these maps. We're going to go in and sync all of these maps. So we're going to go in under sync share. These maps have to be synced to your phone, and then just go through these next. Okay, and then whichever piece of property you want to have synced. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and sync all of them, but whichever property you're going to look at, whether it's the Bailey property or the Krieger property or the freshwater, you're going to have to sync all these maps, or whichever farm you're going to look at, you're going to have to sync that map to your phone. Here I'm just going to sync all of them. You don't need to. I'm going to sync each and every single one of these to the phone. You need to go down, you're going to hit the sync button at the bottom. Now doing all this, okay, we've already downloaded the app. Now this is synchronizing the properties to your phone, so you'll be able to view those maps. If you don't sync the maps, you won't be able to view the properties. And just hit OK. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to, so you can see they're all highlighted. They've all been, each and every single one of them has been synced. And now, whichever property you're viewing, let's say we're going to be viewing the Dipple property here. Which is in Fayette County. So it'll come up, it'll say at the top, it'll say Dipple, Bury Mountain Road. That's the property, that's the one. Then we're going to click on the mapping. We're going to click on this mapping. We don't need all this, this is just next. Again, you just get through all this stuff. We don't need any of that. And then it's going to bring up the Dipple property. We can see the road going in there in red. all the ways through. And we can also see the property line. I just showed the road in red so that you know that you're on the right road getting into it. And that's tracks 1 and track 2. You can blow up the map, or you can go as far out as you want to see where you're coming in from. Either way, again, you'll show up on this, you'll show up as a blue dot coming into the property. And that's all there is to it. You're going to download the HuntStand app. It'll show up on your phone. And you're just going to use that HuntStand app. It'll be under my name. We've already went through that. And then, like I say, you just choose which property it is that you're going to view. Maybe it's freshwater. And then you click on the mapping. This will bring up, the mapping brings up the map of the farm. And there it is. And that is how you use the HuntStand app. You don't have to have, the beauty of HuntStand is that you do not have cell service for this to work. This turns your phone into a satellite. So it doesn't matter if you have cell phone reception or not. You'll need cell phone service when you download the app. You'll need cell phone service when you sync the maps. But after you do that, HuntStand will work without any kind of a cell signal. It'll work strictly off of satellites. So that's how you use the app. And hopefully this really helps you as far as getting Google Play Store. You will also find that under Google Play Store. And you can click that on and download it there. The app will look like that. That's the HuntStand app. And you'll take that app and you will, after you install it and open it, it'll pop up on your Android or on your iPhone, and it will look just like this right here. Here's your HuntStand app. That's how it will show up. You'll click that on, and in here you're going to use my username, which is my email. You'll want to use my HuntStand because that will bring up my map. So up here is my maps. This is what will show up. You'll go to this HuntStand will show up like this, and you'll click that on. This will bring up each and every single property that I have. You'll recognize some of these, and at some point, of course, these will sell, and I'll have different. And you'll have to know which piece of property you're looking at, whether it's Krieger or Freshwater, or here Hickenbotham or Batten Gilmer. Today, we're going to use a test one just to show you how this works. We're going to use this Bruner Land one. I just clicked it on. And right here will show up Bruner Land, and that's the one we want to see the map on. So we're going to click on this mapping. Right there it says mapping. We're going to click that on, and that will bring up the map for Bruner Land. This is it right here. The red is the border for it. Right here, that blue dot, that's where you're at. That is not working off your cell phone, that's working off of the satellite. That right there is where you're at. That's where I am at right now on the property. I'm right there. And I'll show you as I travel outside and around the property. At all times, that blue dot shows me where I am at on the property. The red line here shows the border of the piece of property. Later on, I'll show you how to zoom in and how to zoom out. There's a blue dot traveling around. It shows you at all times where you are at on that particular piece of property. And up here it tells you which piece of property you're looking at. Again, here it is. Zooming in. And zoom in just like you zoom in with any other phone. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can zoom way out if you want to. And in fact, you can watch yourself coming in. Once you download that, you'll see you can watch yourself coming right down the road and right onto the property. You'll know when you're on a property because of the red border line. There we are. Again, you can pull up a different map, but we'll have all these different maps. Whichever piece of property it is you're wanting to look at. You'll click on the Hunt Stand app. You'll go on here, you'll hit the Bruner land. You'll hit here and you choose whichever piece you want. From here, from clicking on this, you can choose any of these, and again you go onto the mapping. We're wanting to see the map of it, so you'll go onto the mapping and you'll click that on. And okay, this time maybe we want to look at freshwater. Look at that piece here. We'll click it on. It'll bring up that map, and you can see here, you can see the property lines on it, each lot 1, 2, 3, and 4. This program does not show the different lot numbers, but you'll have the map with you, but it'll show you where you're at on the property. Okay, now maybe we'll try a different property. We'll try the Krieger. We'll click it on, it'll bring up the Krieger map. This time here, I'm showing you the road going into it. You can follow your way into it, and right here's the property. Sometimes these roads aren't real easy to see once you get out there, but you'll be coming down the road, you'll see that road right there.